Hello, this is Daryl.
This is Michael.
And we're back. This is Big Bang Talks Comics for the week of February 17th, 2016, episode 85.
I think.
I don't know. We've been doing this for a long time, well over a year. Looking forward to episode 100, I might add. So, anyway.
I just know it's the day before my birthday.
It's the day before Michael's birthday, so happy birthday, Michael. So, someone buy him a comic, have a heart,
please,
give him a good Marvel comic for his birthday.
Or an indie.
He wants an
image.
He wants indie. Get him an image book. Anyway, we're going to start talking DC up front, real close. You don't want DC, do you? You're wearing that Green Lantern hat that everybody makes fun of here. Why is that, Michael? Why do they got an issue with Green Lantern? Is it because his book's not as good as it used to be?
The book's not as good as it used to be, but I think they just got a problem with how willful he is.
Must be.
You can't keep a Green Lantern down for too long.
That's right. Michael.
Too much will.
Michael and willpower. Those two go hand in hand, don't they?
They do.
Anyway, so DC Comics, they just put on social media yesterday that it's not a reboot. It never was. Well, yes, we understand that. We know it's a relaunch, but the DC New 52 was not a reboot either, but yet it was, mostly.
Yeah.
So, but all that aside, knowing that Jeff Johns and Ethan Van Sciver, mostly Sciver, because knowing Jeff Johns' history with Rebirth, with Green Lantern and Flash, I believe this Rebirth is going to do what Jeff Johns does best. You know what that means, Michael?
Bring Silver Age characters back to the forefront.
Well, usually the one thing Jeff Johns, his strength is he can take something that currently exists, grab something from the past, and make it new and fresh. And somehow he honors the past, but doesn't neglect what's already there either. He did a great run. He did that with JSA his entire run. He's done it with everything he's done. So I think what he's going to do is take DC's past, mix it with what we have so far, and make something fresh out of it. That's what I think he's going to do.
He did that with Superboy Prime.
He did. Yes, he did. He did that with Superboy too. He did that with Flash. He did that with Green Lantern. He did that. Even Superman: Secret Origins, a great read.
Yeah, but Superboy Prime, he'll kill you to death.
He will. Superboy Prime. That's right. Superboy Prime, man.
I like that character.
He was a good villain.
I think he was a good villain. It's just his dialogue was silly at times.
But
he was awesome.
But if you read his JSA or Justice Society of America, he always took Mr. Terrific was one of the coolest characters that he really worked with in there. The new Dr. Midnight, all those characters. I think because the rumor, they're going to take the JSA and bring them to today, yet still finally honor their World War II. Anyway, DC Rebirth. It's not a reboot. Quote, it never was. But yet, I think if Jeff Johns is behind it, it's going to be good.
I'm excited about it. I just want DC to be good. I just want DC to be good. That's
DC will finally be good or great again.
That's all I want, man.
I hear you. I'm itching to read some DC. So DC, don't let us down.
Please.
With that said, this week's books, Batman and Robin the Eternal, number 19. I'm on number 17, Michael. I'm just a couple weeks behind.
Things have number 19's out this week?
No, number 20. Sorry, number 20.
Number 18 is the big one then.
Yeah, number 19. Bam.
Yeah, number 18 is the big one. So you're not too far behind.
Almost there.
Some crazy stuff has been revealed regarding Cassandra Cain and regarding the Robin that Mother was trying to create
to replace Dick Grayson.
Who she is exactly.
She is.
Well, who they are. I didn't mean...
Are you trying to say it's Harper Row?
I'm not...
I haven't read it yet. You're saying it's Harper Row. Come on.
I didn't mean to do that.
It's Bluebird. It's Bluebird, isn't it?
I didn't mean to do that.
You just gave it away, didn't you?
I didn't mean to do that.
Anyway, we're moving on. Harley Quinn, number 25. Man,
I did not mean to do that at all. I'm sorry, Daryl.
I figured it was Bluebird anyway, so that's sad.
I did not mean to do it at all.
Yeah, basically Scott Snyder had a plan for her all along, and apparently it was Mother. Oh, anyway, so Harley Quinn, number 25. Harley Quinn's coming out. Poison Ivy, Cycle of Life and Death, number 2. Actually, Matt W. out there, he read the book, gave it a good review, said it was pretty interesting. So
Matt W.
Let's not worry about who it is. Just let the mystery ride.
Oh.
So, but anyway, Poison Ivy,
Matt
Cycle.
W.
Yeah, Cycle of Life.
Mr. W.
Now it clicks with him. Cycle of Life and Death, number 2. Robin, Son of Batman, number 9. Damian.
I'm excited to see Damian take over the Teen Titans here soon.
Yeah, that's a rumor. Damian's going to be leading the new Teen Titans book, which Robin always leads the Titans.
Well, have you seen trailers for Justice League versus Teen Titans?
Yeah, he leads the Titans in that animated movie.
Oh man, that looks good.
No offense, nothing against
good.
Damian. I like him, but I don't see him being a leader of a team yet. He's still too aristocratic about things.
Give him time, man.
His attitude still stinks a little, but that's what makes him interesting.
Yeah, his attitude stinks.
He's more the Wolverine of the group than he is the leader.
I think he can be the leader. I think
he can too.
I think he'll grow into the role if they actually let him grow as a character. But Damian, I think Damian expects a lot out of people, and he expects a lot out of himself. You know, and
if that rumor's true, where does that put
Damian.
Tim Drake, Red Robin?
He's not a Robin now, so.
You don't like Tim Drake, do you?
No, I love Tim Drake. Tim Drake's awesome. He was never a Robin. He was always Red Robin now.
Yeah, it's so stupid. DC New 52 concept is so dumb. He was Robin. Shut up, DC. Dan DiDio, get on it. Fix it. Jeff
His
Johns.
parents are still alive.
Jeff Johns, do what you were hired to do and fix this crap. And I said crap because that's what it is. Fix DC, make it great. All right, if there's one guy that can do it, it's Jeff Johns.
Or Morrison.
Or Morrison. Oh, yeah, but Jeff Johns is better overall. Anyway, Secret 6, number 11. Sinestro, number 20.
Sinestro's been crazy.
The rumor is Sinestro's on the chopping block, man. When this rebirth happens, he's going to get...
man. It's gone up to number 20. Basically, every character is a Yellow Lantern.
A Yellow Lantern, yeah.
Superman, Wonder Woman, all of them are Yellow Lanterns.
Who writes this?
Ah, man, I can't remember.
Peter Tomasi?
No, I don't think it's Tomasi.
We're all empty on the shelves. That means he's doing all right.
But it's Sinestro's one of the better titles, even with all these characters. Like, I mean, it makes sense because there's like a global thing going on, and it's like they need the Yellow Lantern Corps because the Green Lantern Corps is not around.
It's pretty weird when the Sinestro title sounds more interesting than the Green Lantern title.
It is weird.
Except for Parallax coming back. Parallax is back, but
you gotta give it to him, man. Sinestro is a really interesting character. Like, especially the last 10 years, ever since Rebirth.
Rebirth is like 10 years old, 11 years old.
About that. So ever since Sinestro Corps War, ever since around all that,
Sinestro's been awesome.
Sinestro is one of my favorite villains, and he's just a great character. You know,
Colin Bunn writes it. That's who writes it.
Yeah, he's a character that he wants to do good. He wants to restore order to the universe. He's just willing to go to great lengths to do it, and he's not above. He's almost an anti-hero at this point.
I was going to say it's exactly what he is.
Yeah. And I really like Sinestro.
So check out Sinestro, Superman American Alien number 4. Last issue, they thought it was Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that was
interesting
weird.
Story.
That was weird. It was a good story, but it was odd. But even though I don't like Max Landis too much, like, he gets Superman.
You really hyped his Fantastic Four and Superman pitches for movies.
His pitches are great.
It's just what they are, though, as a pitch.
Yeah. Has he ever done a movie?
Yeah, I think
he's done 1 or 2 movies, but I don't think they were all that well received. I think he wrote Chronicle.
Yeah.
Chronicle was fantastic, but I don't know. Ever since his little rant about Rey from Force Awakens, I just don't like him that much.
Haven't heard that, but I'll ask you about it later. Superman American Alien number 4, Wonder Woman number 49, and finally Titans Hunt number 5. I want to mention Titans Hunt because Dick Grayson is Nightwing again, who he should be.
Yes.
And Dan Abnett writing it. If this book, along with Superman, Lois, and Clark, are kind of toying with the multiverse, if you kind of want to miss your old characters and kind of want to see them mixed with the new ones, you need to check out Titans Hunt number 5.
Titans Hunt's been great. I'm concerned about it because I've heard that Abnett's not staying on it too long.
Well, Scott Lobdell,
I
don't know.
Well, how can you go from Abnett to
Lobdell? Say no more. I blame Bob Harris. I don't know. There's no one to blame. It's just the fact that Lobdell's not terrible, but he's not great either. I didn't like Lobdell Superboy. I didn't like his Titans. I didn't like anything DC New 52. I did not like.
It's weird reading the Ultimates because Rockefort.
We're running out of time.
Well, Rockefort is on the Ultimates, and then the last time I really remember reading something with Rockefort's art was Red Hood and the Outlaws, which I liked at the time, but after getting more and more acquainted with better comics, it's like, that was so bad, but the art was fantastic.
The art was great. So check out these other DC titles, if any, that you should read. because we're all excited about Rebirth and what they're going to do. I'm just saying that
Have you read Batman 49?
It's a light week, dude. It's a light week. Anyway, check this out. We'll be right back. We're going to talk indies. I just want to see what Michael would do.
I don't know what that was about.
Eyes of justice are watching. It's Batman!
Two-Face is on a firing frenzy!
Charging into action, it's Combat Belt Batman!
You just got on my bad side, Batman! Tough luck!
Great save!
Oh no!
Robin swoops down in his Paraweave.
Fire!
A narrow miss! The eyes of justice are watching! It's Batman and the invincible hoverbat. No contest!
Capture Clause!
Two-Face is off to serve double time. The eyes of justice. Batman!
And we're back. We're talking independent comics. This is Daryl.
And I'm Michael.
All right, we're talking... Okay, this week, a lot of indies coming out. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. First up, all right, Birthright number 14. You should already be reading it.
Yeah, Birthright.
Look at him get all giddy.
I get giddy.
Wait till I mention
Birthright.
Paper Girls.
Yeah, I think it's on break for a little bit after the
doozy
number 5.
Haven't caught up to number 5 yet, but I'm on it. Anyway, Birthright. We talked about it enough. If there's one trade or $1 issue, Image First for $1, Birthright, you got to check it out. Caitlin will always tell you Saga. I will always tell you Birthright. So anyway, Birthright comes out. Get that out of the way. American Monster from Aftershock. What'd you think of number 1?
It was different. I talked to a couple people on social media here recently, and they really liked American Monster. It's not my favorite title, Aftershock title so far, which after I've gotten all caught up on it, is definitely Replica. It's just fun, but American Monster is just different. Like I'm still. Like
it's Brian Azzarello, the writer.
After reading that first issue, I'm still having trouble, deciphering what actually was going on. Like, it's not that it was like too complex, or it was just kind of all over the place. So you got that the guy like the red face. You got him showing up and kind of just going into like a bar or a diner and like. Just kind of intimidating everybody around him. Then it jumps over to some other stuff.
He's coming to clean up the town, but he's not a hero.
It makes it seem like that, but he didn't really do much of that at all. Like it must be a real slow burn because there's a lot going on in that first comic, and it was different. I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm not saying I didn't, but I'm curious to see where it goes. I'll say that much.
So American Monster number 2?
Yeah, check it out. Azzarello, man.
Archie number 6, written by Marvelous Mark Waid.
I think I recently dropped Archie.
Which, by the way, it's going to be a new series on the CW called Riverdale.
Are they saying it's going to be a mix between?
I think it's going to be
something in Twin Peaks.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Archie Comics meets Afterlife with Archie. I don't know what.
There's probably going to be some kind of like supernatural, spooky elements. Yeah,
CW likes that stuff.
I could care less, really.
All right, Citizen Jack number 4 comes out, which we've talked about it a lot.
I just recently found out that this is a 6-issue mini.
That's right.
Oh, man, I'm heartbroken. I love this book.
Just wait till the second part comes out.
Will there be a second part?
I don't know. Ask Sam Humphries. He might know.
What's up, Sam?
But you've also got Devolution number 2.
Number 1 was really good.
Read number 1. Number 1 was a little. Number 1 was not what I expected. It wasn't terrible.
I liked it.
I will say that that jump cut at the end with space had me like, what is this mean?
Yeah, okay, now I remember that.
It jumps to space, like, what does this mean?
They seem like they might have been completely unaffected by the whole virus or whatever it was that devolved everybody. Really good. Was it from Boom Studios?
It is from Dynamite. Written by Rick Remender, who writes Tokyo Ghost. He wrote Captain America, wrote a lot of stuff.
Wrote that
Venom?
Pretty acclaimed
Venom run, yep.
And yeah, Rick Remender, dude, you should check it out. Tokyo Ghost is fantastic. It's pretty cool.
Let's see. You got Lucifer number 3, which people watching the show. I haven't watched the show, but Lucifer number 3.
Everybody says it's great, but
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other books we can talk about. We'll try to wrap up here in a minute. 160 seconds. Oh, goodness.
I Hate Fairyman number 5.
Dragon Age Mage Killer number 3. I had Martian Manhunter number 9. We forgot Martian Manhunter number 9. Oh, wait. Go read Martian Manhunter. I'll give a review on that in between.
Yeah.
Super Zero number 3.
Super Zero number 3. Man, Amanda Connor. Read it. It's one of my favorite Aftershock titles right now. It's a lot of fun. You got this little girl who is just not all right in the head, but
It looks interesting.
she wants to be a superhero very badly. And I mean, at one point, she's trying to infect herself with She wants to irradiate spiders
Just to get powers.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she tried to get a homeless guy to mug her parents, so it would create like a traumatic event to drive her to be a superhero. But she's a little crazy. But this homeless guy is like a veteran, and now it seems like he might start helping train her in some self-defense and weapons training. Also, I would want to say, even though it's not on our list here, Symmetry #3 comes out.
Oh yeah, Symmetry. Yeah.
Symmetry is a great book so far, and I really like it. Like
Matt Hawkins, right?
I think so.
Top cow guy.
It's really good. Like the whole world, it's in the future. The whole world is connected to
It's
this
utopian.
AI. It's utopian, but basically there was this.
Comes at a price.
There was this.
We've
I
heard
think
this.
a solar flare, and it completely. The EMP shut down like a section of the United States or something, and now all these people are not connected. They apparently they can't really be reconnected to their system, and like they didn't know what race was. Like it was all about equality. Like they have like these 4 pillars of civilization, but in the book, all the races in America have been put in their own sections of America. And then now these people, they're not connected to the AI anymore, and they all of a sudden realize, like, you're not the same color as me. And, like, people are freaking out, and it's really interesting. Like, I really like it. I really do.
That does have an interesting slant.
Yeah, like, it's really cool. You should check it out. Symmetry.
Check out these books. There's a few more, like Wrath of the Eternal Warrior, #4, Postal. Check these out. We'll be right back. And we're going to talk Marvel.
Cap, why aren't you defending yourself? The news is all over you. Everyone thinks it was you.
They say worse things about you.
Yeah, and it's horrible. How could you be so not upset about this?
I know who you are. I talked to the police, the firemen, the people that you helped. And I heard their stories about how you saved lives. How you never asked for recognition, or reward, or even thanks. It doesn't matter what the newspapers say, or the politicians, or the whole world. They don't define who you are. You do. And not by your words, but by your actions. The truth will come out. But until then, I'm going to keep fighting. Just like you do.
Can I be your sidekick?
And we're back, and we're talking Marvel. Michael, big book this week. Avengers Standoff, Welcome to Pleasant Hill, which leads into this whole Pleasant Hill massive crossover with the Avengers books. That leads up to the return of
I don't even know who.
Steve Rogers as Captain
Oh, yeah.
America. This is the storyline. If you want to get on the ground floor, this is it. Get this book this week. It's the build-up to the news. Steve Rogers somehow returning, and the rumor, word on the street, a new Hydra.
New Hydra. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Well,
And if you're a Marvel fan, Captain America versus Hydra, it just goes.
Yeah, it does. It was pretty cool. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. #2, like at the very end, I think they made it seem like Coulson is getting a bead on Pleasant Hill, like something that's going on.
I think it
that's
has something to do with the
connected.
Cosmic Cube.
Maybe, but they make it sound like it's going to be like a controlled society or something. Like, so I don't. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, but
Vibe.
vibe.
Getting a vibe, man. I'm just kidding.
Did you see that with reverb?
I did.
It was awesome.
Flash.
But
Flash, we're talking DC and Marvel. How dare we? Hypocrisy.
TV
Heresy.
The TV
Not
shows, they
hypocrisy,
just
heresy.
get scattered all throughout sometimes.
Anyway,
But Pleasant Hill, man.
written by Nick. Need to read them.
Yeah.
Spencer.
That sells me right there, man.
His actually Secret
'Cause
Avengers was
we need to
fantastic.
read
If
him.
you didn't read it,
we
Alex
need
Cox.
to read him.
Yeah, that's right. Need to.
He's
And-
Nick Spencer.
And Superior Foes of Spider-Man and Sam Wilson Cap.
And
He's
Ant-Man.
And Ant-Man and Nick Spencer is going to be writing the new Steve Rogers Captain America book that comes out later in the year. Hoo-ha!
I just
So-
got sold on it. He needs to be on Guardians and Edward the Duck.
Yes, we've heard. Check that
We'll
out.
keep hearing.
Check that out. Power Man and Iron Fist #1 coming out this week. If you're a big fan of Iron Fist and Luke Cage like I am, the Heroes for Hire, this is your book.
I've never read any Iron Fist or Power Man, and I mean I've read them featured in other stuff, but I'm excited just to get into a title with a character led by characters that I've never really gotten into. I really want to read Immortal Iron Fist, but yeah, I'm really happy about this right
Immortal
now.
Iron Fist by Fraction
I
and
hope it's
Brubaker was amazing. If you need to read, that's one Iron Fist run you need to read. It's fantastic.
That's what I hear, man.
Mortal Kombat meets Iron Fist meets cool mystical awesomeness.
Yeah, Iron Fist is awesome. And I
Kung,
really want to
what
get
is it?
into
It's not Kung Lao. What is that guy?
Kunlun.
Kung. Is it Kung the Thunderer?
Oh, I have no
That
idea.
dude is cool. Anyway, you need to read Immortal Iron Fist. That's a whole other thing that everyone should read.
Yeah.
But really looking forward to Power Man and Iron Fist. And also, there's an exclusive in-store convention version of this book on Saturday, March 5th, when Big Bang is going to have the in-store convention event. It's going to be like an all-day event. There'll be more information to follow up on this, but there's an exclusive cover of this book just on that day alone, Saturday, March 5th. Pay attention. Check it out. All right, Michael, we're going to talk Silver Surfer #2. I read #1 because you didn't.
I didn't.
All I know is Silver Surfer is supposed to have a new character-altering deal in issue #3. But in this issue, there's the Thing somehow gets captured, and he's made a herald of a brand new villain. It's not Galactus, but a brand new villain. We don't know who he is, and he shows up only on the last page of #1.
That's so weird because he's not.
You'll be my herald.
He's not a herald of anybody in Guardians or any of the other cosmic books.
Yeah,
Like Howard,
he gets,
shows up
but he
in.
gets, he gets
Howard,
captured.
Howard the Duck is a Silver Surfer right now. Silver Surfer bestowed the power cosmic on Howard the Duck, so he's just kind of like a little naked silver duck surfing around.
I don't always wonder how Howard the Duck fits, but it's a funny book. Chip Zdarsky does a great job.
It's funny, yeah. Like, and
I'm just saying.
I still say #2 or #3 was just Linda and Shockett. Oh, their story, it just got me.
Man, you just go on and on about them.
I
You
really
like
like
them.
those characters.
So anyway, check out Silver Surfer #2. There's a lot of other books this week. Now, Amazing Spider-Man #8, which we like Spidey. Carnage #5.
Carnage, #4 was great. What?
Since we're talking Deadpool and Cable, Split Second #3 comes out. What is that story
Deadpool
about? You
and
said
Cable.
you go, Daryl. Do you know what that's about? And I say no because I haven't read #1 yet.
Apparently,
We've got 1 minute.
In Cable's in Deadpool's first appearance, New Mutants '98, Cable recognizes Deadpool. We find out why in this book.
Okay. Oh, you mean the New Mutants '98?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I like
25 years in the making.
how in the little Deadpool minis they do actually find a way to tie it in with continuity. And little moments of Deadpool's history. That's awesome. I'm glad I'm getting this book now.
It's always been a bit of a mystery as to why Cable recognized Deadpool in New Mutants '98. Now, I've never read New Mutants '98. I just, this is stuff I've read about. And lo and behold, in this book, you find out exactly why.
So, question. Stephen Lang is Cable, yes or no?
Yes. I see people are fan casting.
It's only yes or no, man.
No, yes, but people are fan casting Kevin Nash as Cable. No, Kevin Nash. Ugh. Like facial? Okay, maybe. But like
He's really tall, though.
he can
carry
be
the shoulder pads.
He can be tall, but
gotta be gruff, man.
Dude, Stephen Lang. I heard a couple people say, no, he's too old. He's like 64.
Cable is old looking.
Yeah, like what about
He's a weathered
Cable?
soldier, people.
What about Cable screams youthful exuberance? Like,
I mean, his name's Cable. Cable's out of date anyway. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Cable's rough looking. He's rugged. He looks like he's been run through the ringer. He's been through some stuff in the future.
Yes.
And that's what we need.
All right, Michael, we're going to wrap this up. We got Mighty Thor #4.
Mighty Thor. One of Marvel's best books right now, I have to say it.
It is. Written by Jason Aaron. Also, I want to mention Extraordinary X-Men #7 by Jeff El Jefe Lemire. Need to read it. If you're an X-Men fan, I'm really excited for the future because it's leading up to Apocalypse Wars with the new X-Men Apocalypse movie. A lot of other cool books. Even Spider-Woman #4 I'm looking forward to, and Squadron Supreme #4.
Squadron Supreme, Star Wars #16,
Oh,
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord has been great so far. Uncanny
Inhumans
Inhumans.
#5. And then, of course, you got some other ones to check out right after this. Starbrand, Night Mask, and Web Warriors. Take a look at these. We'll be right back with a closing statement from Michael. We are now.
Awesome.
In a galaxy far, far away, you are needed as a rebel pilot. Become one in the Return of the Jedi Death Star Battle Home video game.
Your mission, fly Millennium Falcon through enemy force field while battling TIE interceptors. Ultimately penetrate and destroy the Death Star before its completion. But beware, the Death Ray can stop you.
Time is running out. Save the rebels. Play Return of the Jedi Death Star Battle from Parker Brothers. If you can stand the pressure.
And we're back. Michael, close us out.
Close us out. Read some comics, man.
That's all you got? That's your best closing statement you
I
have?
don't know, man. You put me on the spot. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, we got them.
We do.
BobbyBang.com.
Rarest things on earth.
See
man.
us Saturday, March 5th for the in-store convention here at our store. Lots of cool exclusives, even Star Wars banks. There's also some other comics, exclusive comics that day, other stuff going on. Stay tuned. That's it. I'm done.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Daryl.
He's Daryl.
And this is Big Bang Talks Comics.
Big Bang.
Hey, man, you're not Bloodsucker Jones. All right, we're out. Let's go.
Who?
Back to work.